Hello everyone, welcome back to the Java tutorial series. In this video, we will learn two very useful methods provided by the Arrays class in Java, and that is Arrays.toString and Arrays.sort. So these methods help us display. This is used for display and sort an array. This is used for sort. By name it is clear. So sort array elements easily. So the arrays class is a utility class. Why we are saying utility class? Because it is providing some built-in methods which are useful for us. We can directly call and use it. So it contains several methods that make working with arrays easier and more efficient. And it is available in java.util package. So it provides useful methods for arrays and it helps us perform common operations easily. So why use utility methods? So before utility methods, programmers had to write loops for displaying arrays and implement sorting logic manually. So in the previous videos, we have seen a lot of examples displaying arrays using loops. We have used different loops for displaying arrays. And also, if you want to do sorting, we need to write some custom logic. So, with the help of utility methods, code will be less, readability will increase, and development will be faster. So, the arrays class simplifies this task with ready-to-use methods. So let's go to IntelliJ and see what are those methods and how to use that. So we are learning arrays utility class methods. So we have one method called toString. So let's create an array first of all so that we can use built-in methods. Int array numbers equals to, let's say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is one array, and let's say I want to print the elements present in the array. Print or traverse the array. Then how do we do that? In the previous videos, we have seen how to traverse an array using for loop. But I don't want to write those for loops, this many lines of code. I want to just call one method and I should get all elements printed in the output. So arrays is the utility class dot the method name, and the method name is toString. And here we need to provide numbers. Numbers is array name. So Arrays.toString we are calling here and passing an argument that is array name, which we have already declared. So if we run the program, we should see the output. So see, we can see the output 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So this is the use case. So Arrays.toString displays the complete array in a readable format. Only difference is here the square brackets we can see here, the starting and the end. So result is enclosed within the square brackets. So we can traverse the array using this method, and it can be done in a single line. We don't need to write for loop by ourselves. So this is an advantage of using built-in methods. I hope you remember, if you want to write manually, we need to write some loop. Let's say value, variable name, and numbers, and value. Let me give some space. If I run the program, both are giving same output, same elements, but here I need to write for loop, and here I am calling utility method, calling utility method. So this is readability will increase, and this is one-liner code. So with Arrays.toString we need with Arrays.toString we don't need to use any for loop, but without arrays to string, that is built-in method, we need to write this for loop. Now again, let me comment. We have one more built-in method called Arrays.sort, and in the argument we need to provide the name of the array. So this will do the sorting, and we can print in the next line. And as we have seen just now how to print Arrays.toString, and we need to provide variable name of an array, or we can say array name. Now let's run the program and check the output. So since this is already sorted array, we could not see any difference, right? Let's modify some values, make it 60, make it 1, and make it, let's say 10. So this is somewhat random values, but we should get sorted. Let's rerun the program. So see, here we can see the sorted array. 1, 10, 30, 40, 60. But we initialized with some random different values. So this is what unordered, okay, unordered. But after sorting, we got the ordered values. In ascending order, smaller to larger value. So the sort method rearranges the elements from the smallest value to the largest value. So we need to remember important points. This arrays utility class belongs to java.util package. You can see in the import statements It is picking from java.util package. And Arrays.toString here we used, right? Arrays.toString represents string representation. This is form of string. And Arrays.sort do the sorting in ascending order, that is from smallest to largest value. And this method modifies the original array. Modifies in the sense it will sort from smaller value to the largest value. So these statements are helpful in many places, such as debugging and data processing. So based on different use cases, we can use these built-in methods of arrays class. So keep these points in mind while working with arrays utility methods. So they are commonly used in Java programs and also in coding interviews. So that's all for this video. I hope this tutorial helped you understand different arrays class utility methods. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.